So I just recorded a video shot by Life is Driving, who was Life is Driving on X, who was recording a live stream at Utah University the day that Charlie Kirk was shot. The video is 1 hour long. I just shared with you some parts, and I told you that I was going to make a focus analysis on a section of the video, a clip of that video that is, let's say, disturbing. You see right here on your screen a guy who is dismounting a camera that was right behind Charlie when he was shot. And I'm going to ask you a question because it's obvious, no, right? That at some point they had to, pack and leave, right? It's normal. But I'm going to ask you a question. Can you guess how much time passed since the moment that Charlie Kirk was shot to this instant in which they began basically taking the cameras away? The high resolution cameras that, recorded everything. Maybe you can, for the setting, you could say 1 hour. No, too much. Maybe you'd say maybe 30 minutes after the fact. Still too much. Maybe 15 minutes, right? 15 minutes. No, you will still be missing the mark. You know how long was it? 5 minutes. I couldn't believe it myself. I had to check from the moment the shot is heard and everybody starts running. I showed that on my previous video. To this moment in which these guys began taking away the cameras. 5 minutes. 5. I just wondering, how is that possible? How does that work? Somebody was shot and there must be blood everywhere, right there. There must be blood everywhere. Everybody saw what happened. And yes, the chair that he is standing on, that's the chair that Charlie Kirk was sitting when he was shot. So we haven't even seen this clip, and you already realize the level of evidence tampering, of crime scene tampering that we are witnessing here. I mean, how does this work? I think that anybody at TPUSA should have an answer for this. So the clip starts right here. Again, I always forget the name of the Life is Driving. Adam Bartholomew was recording this. He was walking around. He had let's say a unique opportunity of filming right next to this. This was essentially almost 4 minutes in, or 4 minutes after the fact, and he noticed, all right, there were already people had left, and you see that there was this, you can barely make out this high resolution camera in front of Charlie. I hope that we never get to see that footage, by the way. They started the speakers, which are not that big, and that would explain that from 100 yards away, we couldn't hear what they were saying, much less from 200 yards away. I explained that on my previous video. But then you see that they are like kind of arguing. I think that they are nobodies, by the way. One of them seems really stressed, touching his head. I'm not going to say that they are complicit or anything. There's no way to know at this point. I think the FBI must have interrogated them at the same time. They were really concerned, and one of them begins pointing at the camera. Maybe they were they had concerns about the content of it. They were sure that maybe the camera could have recorded something. They began, but at that moment, they are walking right in the middle of where Charlie was sitting. I'm gonna play this in mute. We don't need the sound. They were right there. So I don't know. Couldn't they have been more careful? And you see that he's about to grab the chair, the only chair that was there. In fact, for the longest part of the video shot, that was the only chair in there. He keeps looking at the camera. Oh, he gets the chair, puts it upright. Yeah, the chair, Charlie's chair. He dismounts the camera. Why are you? I need to see the camera. Okay, wait a second until the camera is tilted on the other way. So apologize. And he gets the camera. Some people say that he made sure to get the SD card from the camera, the memory of the camera away. Let's see. I don't know what he's doing right now. He opens something in the camera, or he's doing something to the camera. He looks at the other guy. He looks around. Let's see what's happening here. We don't know what he's doing. And he's got something in his hands. And he goes away. Well, I didn't see him having anything in his pocket. Let's see if he walks away. He's got, is this the same guy? I don't know if that's the same guy. Let me see. No, it's two different. This enters, the other gets out. The other guy, maybe he saves the memory card or whatever he got from that camera. And then, well, the one who is filming is asked to leave the scene because, yeah, it's a crime scene. This happened 5 minutes ago. And why would you be dismantling all the stuff? Again, so many things, many things that we don't understand. Oh, by the way, I want to make it clear, you know, that we have like confirmed information as we go along. I said on one of my videos, on a couple of my videos, that Charlie had this bulletproof vest. It has already been confirmed by authorities. No, he was not wearing any bulletproof vest. He had just his shirt. That's it. So basically, the bullet did not ricochet off any vest because there was no vest. So literally, he was leaning back and the bullet entered his neck. Now, my question was, I don't want to be like gruesome, but at the same time, I was wondering, why is there no blood spatter on the back? If it's all white, we should see something, anything, because, well, it's a bullet from a rifle, and my neck is mostly soft tissue, and there must be some kind of exit wound. My theory is that the bullet entered and hit some vertebrae or even sever the spinal cord, and by hitting the bone, it lost a lot of velocity. I think, I don't know, if I could see that there was some kind of blood. It's very, very hard to see on the footage that everybody has saw by this point. Blood at the back of Charlie's head, but it's not been confirmed. We are waiting for tomorrow's FBI press conference. I think that they're gonna give some more details about this. But maybe the bullet did not go out because it hit the bone. Maybe it severed the spinal cord. One thing is for certain, Charlie was unconscious instantly. I doubt that he felt anything. I think that it was so instant that he was unconscious even before hitting the ground. So at least that is a good thing. But one of the reasons why we don't hear of any exit wound or didn't see any blood spatter could have been because of that. So now we know that we have confirmed today that no, there was no shooter on his right side, which is one of the most common conspiracy theories are out there. Yes, it was a rifle right through his neck, and the only way that I think that the bullet must have been kind of stopped was his vertebrae. But this is something that I don't understand. How can you just begin? Hey, yeah, let's just be dismounting this, especially the one at the back, because I could understand. I could understand that you said, okay, this one, you can imagine what this camera caught. And some people on the internet saying that footage should be released. And I say, no, we have seen enough. We have seen enough. We don't need to see that footage. I hope, by the way, that footage is destroyed. Maybe it's handed over to authorities and they deal with whatever they need to deal with that. And ultimately, we don't get to see it. I think we have seen enough. But I don't know, this was so strange. I understand maybe these guys are just regular workers. They didn't know what they were doing, but I found it really strange. I would like to know what you think about this in the comments. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Battle Language Guy. Much love and bliss.